Okay, hello, hello. I am Linda from Aqueous Silk, and I am participating in the Red Hot Relay. Let me pull this up on the iPad. I have no arms, so I have to get up close and personal. Oops, we'll get there. See if it's gonna find it. There we go. Okay, hello, hello. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Angela. Hi, whoops, what was that? I missed it. Melissa and Joanne and Mitzi, welcome, welcome everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today. It has been so much fun. I like watching all my friends create. And you know, we all do a little bit something different, so it's a lot of fun to watch. Hi, Lee. Thank you. I wrote some notes because I start yakking and then I forget. So let me figure out where I just put my notebook. I just had it. Here it is. Found it. So I thought I'd better make notes. I want to thank Tracy and Brad. They just preceded me, and they're wonderful people. Their designs turned out fantastic. Angela, yours was amazing. Stony, I love the barn. Becky, you always are just fun to watch, and your bows are pretty. Hi, Lee. Hi, Meg. Hello, everyone. For those of you who may not know who I am Linda Anderson, and I own Aqueous Silk. I am a water marbling artist, but first and foremost, I'm a creative. I just have ideas and ideas and ideas. I'm one of those people. Hi, Michelle. I hope you're having fun. Hi, Angel. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Janice. So I always have ideas, and I've always been a creative person. So I sew, I crochet, I knit, I quilt, I bead. I like doing it all, and I love incorporating my marbling into those other items. So I will lay awake at night and go, oh, I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if I can do that. And it's just, hi, Wanda. Hey, Tracy. Good to see you. Hi, Carol. And so I try to work it all in to my marbling. Now, water marbling is an ancient art form. It was developed, they believe, in the 15th century, and they used to use it for royalty. They would marble their declarations and such. They couldn't be altered. They couldn't be duplicated. And so it just was something that they created by floating paint that they made on the surface of water, and then they marbled the paper, and then they wrote out their decrees. So it's come forward a long way. I don't have to make my own paints. I do have to mix them sometimes to get them to float, but I float acrylic paint on the water, and then I create designs, and then I can print hats, my leather earrings. You probably can't see them very well, but I do leather, I do paper, I do fabric, I do just about anything and everything. So what I thought I'd do to get started is show you just a little sampling of, oh, well, welcome Julie, newbies. I appreciate each and every one of you being on here. So I'll show you some of the things I've already done. Shirts are the one thing that I have not mastered yet, but this is one I did recently, and I just marbled the center. I'm going to do some screen printing in that marbled area. So this is still a work in progress. And then I do a lot of these silk scarves. This is a 72-inch by 14-inch scarf. And on this one, I don't know if you can see it, but every now and then there's a little crystal you'll see twinkle. So this one, hey Lisa, welcome. I just love it. In person, you can just see it catch the sun ever so slightly every now and then. So I have not, this is listed on my website, which is AQUEOUS, like just right behind me here, aqueoussilk.com. If you go to that website today and you sign up for emails, that puts you into a drawing for something else I'm going to show you right soon here. So I can marble on wood. These are keychains that are marbled. They're not sealed and they're not complete yet, but so that's those. I do bandanas. I already said the hats. This is something I was working on earlier today. This is a stemless wine glass. It's a shatterproof wine glass. And so I was just sealing this. I have a set of these that I was working on. Hi, Jenny. How are you today? All my snow went away, Jenny. I'm sad. I want some of yours. Hi, Pamela. So there's the other one. So I was just sealing these today. And then if you sign up for my website email today, I am going to be sending out a set of these marbled ornaments. They are in pink and various pinks. Here is one that's already complete and they have glitter inside. When I saw I got the supplies to do the inside the glittered, ornaments last year. See the little heart on there? And there's another one on the other side. Last year, but I didn't do them. And then this year, everyone was doing them, and I thought, oh, I bet I could do that, marble them, and then put the glitter inside. So you'll get a set of 3. I'm going to do the 3rd one today. So, on my live, we'll marble the 3rd one. And it's a smaller one. It's a smaller one, and it's a glass one. So I marble on glass, plastic, fabric, wood, leather. I'll try marbling anything. I am not afraid. Hi, Ellen Wellen. I am not afraid to try on my lives and have it not turn out. I have this water bottle here. It's a plastic one from Walmart. I've tried to marble it twice and the paint has not stuck. It just falls right off. So I am not giving up though. So you didn't come on here to hear me yak. I am going to get started and I'll tell you a little bit about, I've got something floating in my water here. I'm trying to get it out. A little bit about how the process of what I do. And everyone today has done such a fantastic job. I just am so excited. Stoney's barn, Angela's wreath, Becky's bows, the wreath and the center display for Tracy. It's just all been a blast. So, okay. I've got hair in my face. So please, 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 please sprinkle out this video and follow and like my page. Sign up for my email on my website and that will put you in the drawing for the ornaments. The drawing for this, that's right, Stony, that's exactly right. The drawing for the relay will be, I will cover this tumbler with a fabric that has been marbled in the colors of your choice, and if you so desire, it will have glitter on top and bottom. So this is what I'm giving away today, will be this tumbler, only it will be marbled. This is my tumbler. This is marbled. This one I actually thread wrapped. Each one I wrapped thread around and around and around. I make fishing rods as well, and I was wrapping an eye, and I thought, why can't I do that on a tumbler? So this is thread wrapped and then marbled. So I love the way it turns out, but it takes forever. So now I do the, you just sign up, Carol, you just sign up for the email on there. Just put your name in on the little pop-up. But we'll wrap this one. And it's going to be with fabric, not thread. That probably took me about 8 hours to wrap this thing. And they look good, but who the time? And before I start marbling, I want to show you something else that I've just started doing. These are crocheted beaded bracelets. I saw one and I'm a bracelet girl, so I love bracelets. We're going to marble a leather bracelet today. But if you're interested in these, let me know what color and I'll tell you how we do those. But they're a blast to do. I love them. Nothing to do with marbling, but I love to create. So, all right, I'm going to turn the camera down. If you get seasick, look away for a second. Sorry for the up close and personal view. Make sure this is in. I've got the curtains open. Usually it's dark. I go live marbling every Monday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I am coming to you from Southwest Idaho. Okay, let me tighten that up. Hopefully that's good. It's so hard for me to see when it's backwards. Thank you, Kathy. So now I can only see some of the comments on my iPad. They don't all, it's not the same as on my my phone. So I apologize if I miss anyone. And if you hear a timer later on, it's my husband set a timer for me so I don't talk too long, because I have a tendency to do that. So this is the water that I use. I have to mix it a minimum of 24 hours in advance. I can use the water several times. It has a little bit of seaweed powder mixed in, just to give it enough thickness to help support the paint. And I pull a piece of newsprint across the surface that removes any impurities, any dust, any bubbles from the surface, because you want a nice smooth surface. This is all about surface tension. So today I put everything in here. I'm going to start out by marbling. This is paper that I have prepared. It's a whole process to prepare the paper. I do offer a kit with a hand-bound instruction booklet. If you're interested, it is on my website. Just go to the Shop Now or the Shop Now button on my Facebook page. And that will take you to my Etsy store. I'm just selecting my colors right now. I generally have 2 brands of paint that I work with. And I have to, when I'm marbling, I have to stay within brand. They don't like to play nicely together. Okay. Oh, I forgot my white. I generally also always start with a white paint. Most of the things I like to marble are white. I can marble on other colors, but the white just makes the colors pop. So I usually work with a white. There are many ways to put the paint on the surface, but since we are working inside, I really can't splatter it on. And this is called throwing stones. So you just drop the paint onto the surface, and I just add a liberal covering of white, because that just gives, now the paint will spread out to fill the area that's there, and if the area is smaller, then than the, where's my pen? I know I have one here. I brought one in last time because my tips kept filling up. There it is. Found it. It's under my notes. Okay, now we will try this again. I don't think there's very much paint in this. There we go. So you just drop it on and see how it's spreading out, and watch what happens when I put the next color in there. I'm a little worried that that was the wrong paint, but it's floating in there, so we will see. Marbling is a very challenging art form because you never know from day to day. The temperature impacts this art form, the weather, all of that will impact the way the paint behaves on the water. How many times the water has been used? I do reuse my water. And it will turn, it will be, the paint will start not floating when it gets old, and it smells. I have a super sensitive nose, and I can tell when it's starting to turn. It's a big joke with my nose being so sensitive. I can smell just everything. All right. So there I have the white, I have the reddish pink, and I have the light pink and the teal. So I'm going to do a traditional pattern. So it's, you just go back and forth. You can print just immediately after throwing stones. You do not need to move the paint at all. In my opinion, moving the paint is the most fun. So I have a very difficult time when I just throw stones and print it, because I always want to move the paint. And then in this art form you use combs and rakes. This is just foam core board and straight pins, and they can be set at different intervals, and they can be two rows thick. This is just a simple one. And I concentrate when I do that because I don't want to drag this part of the rake in the water like I have done, as you can see. That doesn't make such a pretty design. And so now I'm going to come back and add just a little bit of swirl. So now I can just place this directly down on the water and pull it off, and it will print like it looks. Or what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to move it. It's called a Spanish wave, and I haven't got this down yet perfectly, but we're going to see how it turns out. So it's supposed to leave lines on the paper, and I just want to make sure there's no bubbles captured under the paper. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name and my fingers are all goopy. Yeah, when I was able to present at Crafters Convention, I was so nervous. It's just not even funny. I'm surprised I could even talk. Okay, so I'm going to just take, you won't be able to see this because it's out of camera, but I'm going to take this measuring cup and just rinse any size and additional paint off the surface, and then I'll take it in the other room to hang it to dry. And it's just regular tap water that I rinse it with. That actually turned out pretty cool. I'm getting better at that. I've been working on it. So there it is again, all rinsed. So I'll be right back. All right. So now we're going to clean off. Did you see how the paint that was remaining tried to fill the void of where I pulled that out? And look how much lighter that color is. I could print this again, and it's called a ghost print. Thank you, Danielle. Hi, Rachel. Whoops. But I prefer not to use ghost prints because I like bright, bold color. I have been looking to get some sheet music that I can pull the ghost prints with. And that'll help take that off, but then you would still be able to read the music. I think it's kind of comical because I've always, my entire life, hated newsprint because I don't like it getting on your hands. And now I use it all the time. I'm also always, ooh, do you need that paper? Are you going to use that? Are you recycling that? May I have that newsprint? I do like marbling outside when the temperatures are correct, but or you're not melting or freezing. But bugs get in it. I've had tree limbs and leaves blow in it. So let's do the next. So now I'm going to use the other brand of paint. And I just need to find my color here. There it is. No, I think I want the darker one. All right, I'm going to kind of stay with the same, but I'm going to use the teal, the light blue, and whoops, I can't use that blue. That's the third paint. I forgot about that. I know I have a light blue here somewhere. Here it is. So I'll use a light blue, a turquoise, and a white. I do have three paints that I use. I always forget. I don't have many of the third one. Again, I just start with white. You do not have to, but I just start with white. Thank you, Becky. Hey, Marina. Hey, Marina, I saw you comment about Vegas Market. Have you been? And if so, can you contact me? I have questions. So this is just the most gorgeous color. I just love it. Oh yes. I need the item that you're marbling has to be able to fit in the tank. Right now I have a tank that is, I think it's 20 inches by 78 inches. I was just talking to my husband this morning about building a tank for yardage. Because I have some... I'm going to have an entire baby line coming out very soon. As soon as we get that tank made, because I have some ideas about what I want to do. There's going to be a new baby at our office, the lady I work directly with. I'm still, I have a full-time job. I'm a paralegal. I've worked in the law my entire career. And it's, gosh, it's a long stinking time, over 40 years. And one lady in my office is going to have a baby, so that I had some ideas. I made some things for Tina K's little grandbabies, and I've done shoes, onesies, but I have another idea that popped into my head the other day, and so I need to take care of it. I do marble fabric. I'll be showing you that in a little bit. And I marble the fabric and then I make quilts with it. I gave one away. I did 30 days of live in October. And I gave away the quilt that I made during those 30 days of lives. So this is just free form. I'm just moving the paint whatever way I want to. And I'm really happy with that side of it. I don't really have a lot of teal on this side. So we're going to position the paper a little more that way. Yeah, if you go to my website, there is a pop-up that comes up that says sign up for an email sign up. And go ahead and do that, and you'll be entered to win the pink ornaments for Valentine's. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to lay this one flat. I'm not going to try to move this one. So I just put it on the surface, make sure there are no bubbles underneath, and then we'll pull it off. And this board is literally just an inexpensive cutting board from Walmart. So it's nothing special. Hi, Sarah. I can see just a few comments. They pop up, but they don't stay very long on my... Can you see the colors on there? I have the windows open, or the curtains open in here. I usually don't do that because it's dark. And I'm just not sure about the lighting. I have 4 lights on my work, plus the window. And again, I just rinse that with just regular tap water. We are on well water. I live in rural Idaho and we have a well. Thank you, Cynthia. It is kind of. Because when I first made my very first piece, I went to a studio and I told the gentleman that was helping me, I want to make an L. He said, you can't do it. And then I went and did some more research online, and there are people who can do like Starry Night, that famous painting, Starry Night, thank you. And they can do all kinds of things. So on the next one, when I do the cloth that I'm going to do, I will try to make some letter shapes. It's not super obvious. I imagine we could try it and make it more obvious. So let me go hang this one up and I will be right back. All right, there's that done. You know, it's a good thing we don't have guests very often because my guest bathroom is my drying area for my marbled items. The tub always has paint dribbles in it. Every time we have somebody come over, I have to get in there and with the magic eraser. Hey, Donnie, need more Packers colors? Oh, I was going to do earrings the other day, Marina, and you weren't here. So let's take this off. I've got to figure out, be thinking, what color should I do on the fabric? I'm going to do fabric on the next one. What colors would you like to see? And I can add bling to almost anything. I love glitter. I love sparkle. So like Becky's hat, like the hat I'm wearing now has bling on it. I can do initials. I can do shapes. I can do, on my hat, I just followed the free form. I followed the white movement. So I can work with you for any kind of a custom order that you want. All right. So any color suggestions? Purple, 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 purple. People like purple. Okay. Well, that's good because then I have another thing I'm going to do after that. I'm talking too much. I needed to get a drink. Sometimes you will see under the surface there will be some color. We only deal with the surface of the water, so if there's color underneath, it doesn't hurt anything. But I just saw a little piece floating by. Okay, let's get some purples here. All right. Paper towel. I cannot marble. I think it's physically impossible for me to marble without a paper towel in my hand. So this is going to be a piece of cotton. I buy high quality quilter's cotton. I like the way it marbles. I like the way you work with. It sews. I just like everything about it. So that's my go-to. You can marble. I have some hats on Etsy. If there's not a color there, message me and we can work with it. We'll get it done. Again, I marble every Monday night nearly every Monday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I was off one Monday right after Christmas because I was up spending Christmas with my youngest daughter. I have 3 grown daughters. When you're putting paint on the surface of the water, the colors will never blend. You can drop one color right on top of the other. Won't hurt anything at all. You will never get brown or just a muddy mess. Just wanted to add a little bit more paint in there. The more paint you have, they all push against one another. And so that's what makes them nice and vivid. Surface tension. This is a science, an art form filled with science. I guess many are, but my oldest daughter is a scientist, and she starts talking, you know, oh, it's because of this, this, and this, and I'm just like, okay, whatever that means. I just want it to work. That's all that I care about. When it's hot out, the water gets thinner. When it's cool, the water is thinner. Okay, we're going to use the rake again. This is my favorite thing to do. I love using this and then swirling through it. Makes me very happy. Oh, we were going to make letters, weren't we? So, there's an L. And an A, but see, you can't really tell what that is. There, I made a little W in the corner, but you really can't tell. It's just motion in the paint. We could now, I could put white, a lot of white in there, and I have professional tools that are not just bamboo skewers. And we might be able to take that and actually draw in the paint to make a letter. So let me grab the first piece of fabric. And these pieces of fabric are cut for the tumblers. You will get, if you're the winner, you will get to choose your own. So, and then I just pick it up, and there we have the fabric. And then it goes into the bucket of water. And I'll put it out on the board so you can see that it does not wash off. And remember, I do have, hey, there's my oldest daughter. Hi, Dara. I do have a kit, a marbling kit that gives you everything you need to play with and learn how to do this. So there's the piece fresh out of the water. And what I do, when I do shows, I put the wet cloth just in a very expensive little baggie here. Just pop it in there, and then when I get done, or the client takes this home and rinses it, they hang it up and let it dry, and then it's good to, the hats are good to go, the scarves, you press them, and you're good to go. You have a new piece. So what color should I do the next piece of cloth? And I'll take this purple off of the surface. Any color suggestions for the next bunch? Yeah, I guess a lot of people like purples. I'm kind of with Becky. I'm a pink person. Pinks and reds are my very favorite. My kitchen has red in it. Our living room is brown with red accents, so pinks and reds are my thing. Hello, Adam. Yellows. Red, white, and blue. That's always a good color combination. Always, always in my book. Let's do this one more time. I can see just a little bit of purple in here, but it is beneath the surface. Now, I want to tell you that, let's see, tangerine, yellow, and black. Ooh, that would be pretty. Black is sometimes just an annoying color to deal with. You never know how black is going to behave. Let's see, how are we doing? 38 minutes in, so. All right, let me pull the colors. Black, yellow. All right, let's see, do I want... All right, let's do this. Other white. Whenever I think of black and orange, my cousin grew up, I grew up in a very tiny town, had about 400 people in it. My graduating class had 26 people in it. And my cousins went to school in the neighboring little town. Our colors were red, black, and white, which I think is just second to red, white, and blue. And they were orange and black. So every time orange and black is together, I'm like, Cheryl, I have a kit. If you go to Shop Now on my Facebook page or go to my website, hey, Linda Clark, love how you spell your name. Go to my website, aqueoussilk.com, and then hit the Shop Now button. That will take you to my website or my Etsy page, and you can purchase a kit. I am also in this first quarter, I don't have a date scheduled yet, but be watching. I will be doing an online workshop, and we will be marbling. So be watching for it. I've been working on it. I'm doing a lot of, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hoping to get that in a condition to be out. And that's one of the things I will be able to send you if you sign up for my emails, is to let you know when that workshop will happen. I will not send a bunch of emails by any means. I am so busy right now between my day job and Monday marbling and getting my projects done and, the grocery shopping and all that. Yep, up next is Kelly Hargrave and Abby Frank with Events and Essentials. They are fantastic. They will come up at 3 o'clock. I'm Mountain Time, so I'm an hour behind everybody. So there is just a little bit of resistance when you move the paint around. It is so relaxing. It's just the closest thing to a Zen feeling that that's the only way I can explain it. I've had a rough day at the office, very stressful, and I come home and I start moving paint around. It's so relaxing. I marble on glass. Oh yeah, no, that's plastic. The ornaments. We're going to be doing a glass ornament. I better hurry up. Running out of time here. So let's print this one. Another piece of fabric. I can print on cotton. I can print on polyester. I do a lot of pillow covers that are done in satin. Bridal satin. Oh, they turn out gorgeous. Because the satin shows through, the sheen of the satin, it holds, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so there is that one. I'm going the wrong way. It's backwards for me, guys. I'm sorry. Into the rinse bucket. Now see, watch that paint that's in the tank. And it will start moving towards the center. Let me get my hands dried and get another baggie. But it's my goal to retire and do this full time. So I appreciate anyone who wants to support my business by following and sprinkling out the videos. So more eyes can get on what I do. Okay, so I have one more thing. Well, I'll save that, I guess. Let's do a leather bracelet next. Hi, Sandy. Has everyone enjoyed this today? All of the lives? We have one more to go today. Kelly and Abby, they have an event center. They do classes. They do. They have coffee shop, and I can't remember what town they're in right now. I believe they're in Missouri. Could be Illinois. One of the two. But it's just, it looks fantastic. If I was close by, I would definitely go and participate in some of their events. Wonderful. Oh, I'm happy you like them. Okay, so the leather bracelet, I use veg tanned leather. That means it's just processed, it's raw leather though. I'll show you in just a second. There was just a little bit of purple over here on the edge that floated up from last time, so I want to get that out of there. It is my goal also to marble the leather and then make a handbag for myself. Hand stitch. I do hand stitched leather. I didn't bring it. I have journal covers, and I was also going to show you. Let me show you. I do little journals. These are composition notebooks that are covered with marbled paper. I also do leather covers for composition notebooks. I didn't bring it in here though. But this is the leather. This piece of leather has been cut and prepped. And it's a little stiff, but it's just veg tanned leather. And I didn't bring any tape. I have some tape right here I can use. So we're gonna put the paint in, and then we'll put the leather down on the paint, and hopefully it will take it nicely. I just almost forgot to prep that, and it takes so long for the leather to dry. I was a little nervous. Okay, anybody have any suggestions? Will you show what it looks like again? The leather? Is that what you're talking about, Sharon? It's just veg tanned leather. Reds are so hard to deal with. I want to do something easy. Purple, pink, and gold. Oh, that's one thing on leather and paper. You can use metallic paint, and they look metallic. So I'm running out of time. I better stop yakking. So what did we decide? Oh, the last piece, it's already in the baggie. And it's inside out. I will do a little video and put it on my page after I get everything rinsed and up to dry. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to hurry through this so I have time to do that last ornament. And again, I go live hold on. That means I have 10 minutes to go. Is that what you set it at? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's hurry up and get this bracelet done, and then I have the one other thing quickly to do. Teal is known to be a great pusher. It likes to push everybody out of the way. I do have some leather bracelets that are already completed. I have not put them up on my website yet. That is one of the things I need to get to. I'll probably do that this afternoon while I'm doing my laundry. All those fun things that don't involve creativity. And you know what I want to put a little bit in here of? I want to put a little bit of black in this. Oh, please, Lord, be with me. Look how much that black pushes. But if you watch it now, it's going to start going smaller again. And I am going to drop a little bit of the teal in there because I just want a little bit of black. I've got a bubble. Bubbles are not your friend when you're marbling. If there's a bubble and you put anything on the surface, that it will leave an empty spot. And this is way more paint than we need for that little bracelet. I like to use, when I marble or the stemware or the any glassware that the tumblers where I have to put tape around the edges, I like to use electrical tape. My husband is an electrician, and it stretches in a nice circular pattern. I need to cut this. I don't think I have scissors in here. Well, I need to get some tape on each end of this. Trying to hurry because I have that one more project to do. So I use tape on the back of the leather so I don't get fingerprints anywhere on the sides. So that turned out very nice. I'm very pleased with that. So let me go set this in the other room. I just love doing leather. That makes me so happy. See, now I have plenty of room. I could have printed something else, but let's get this cleaned up. So I just have a few minutes, and then Kelly and Abby will be coming up. They are tons of fun to watch. They make great creations. Not 100% sure what they're doing today, but remember, we're going to be giving... I can rinse the leather. I just didn't do it yet because I'm trying to hurry here. I want to do, yeah, sign up for the email to be on the giveaway list for the ornaments, and then we will be giving away, tomorrow Becky will announce the winners of the tumbler, and then I will work with you to do the colors of that and what you want. Okay, so let's do this nice and quickly. I already know what colors I want for this. And as usual, I'm going to have to grab both pinks because I don't know which one. I always have one of them that does not want to work. So I have 7 minutes. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Sharon. Usually if you go to my website and just sit there a minute, there will be, not too wasteful, no. There will be a pop-up. That asks you. You have to be there a minute. It doesn't just bombard you immediately. Look at this pink. This pink is gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to test this one. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, look at that. That one's just not working, okay? So let's do the other one. There we go. I know. I've got a thing going here. Thank you. My husband is making sure I don't just jabber and go overtime. I don't want to run into Kelly and Abby's time. All right, so I'm just going to do a traditional. Now, I never remember, I should know this, if it's a get-gel or a gel-get. It means back and forth, but I don't remember which way it goes. I always have to look at it. So that's the whatever word for back and forth. So now I'll do the comb. All right, and this is just a clear glass ornament. Now watch, this probably won't work. Usually there's something on my live that doesn't work. Clear glass ornament. And there we go. It will be glittered inside. I don't have to use the comb. That's just my very favorite tool to use. And I just hang that upside down to dry. So it looks like I have 4 minutes left. I'm going to move you up. Hang on. All right, let's see if I can get this in the correct position. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed, whoops. Sorry.